Hurricane Isaac hovering over the Louisiana coast there, as we just saw on the 7th anniversary of Katrina. Well, the main threat appears to be flooding. Officials will not be able to assess the total damage until after the storm passes. Still, this is going to be a bad one. Joining us now from Tampa is Merlin Law Group attorney Chip Merlin, whose focus is on commercial and residential property claims. He's here to tell us what to expect from Isaac and give us some pointers on dealing with damage costs. Chip, great to have you with us. Looks like the worst is yet to come with Isaac, but at this point, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's a very slow-moving storm, and it's going to dump an awful lot of rain in many areas. And in those areas, especially in the Mississippi Sound area to New Orleans, there's going to be a lot of localized flooding. We're already getting reports of homes that have 4 and 5 feet of water. It's already across US 90. They've closed the roads that are along the casinos from Biloxi all the way to Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. There will be some significant damage, and this is a big test for the city of New Orleans.
Indeed.
To see if the precautions that they took after Hurricane Katrina really hold up. And it's a great real-life test because it's only a Category 1 storm. That's still a very significant storm, though.
It is a water event more than a wind event, and we know that flooding causes much more damage, right, than wind. So what do you make of that? Do you expect the cost of this to be much more severe?
Oh, absolutely. This is going to be a very severe storm. It's a very slow-moving storm,
right,
so we're going to still have a significant wind impact, and there's going to be a lot of leaky roofs. There's going to be a lot of water getting into structures as a result of just rain and groundwater. But in those areas, because the water is being pushed up into just the geography of Louisiana with the marsh sinking and things like that, there's not as much protection any longer in those rivers, the Pearl River, the Jordan River, the bays that are all in that area. There's going to be a lot of storm surge, and we're going to find a lot of significant localized damage, nothing like Katrina, but there's still going to be a lot of flood damage that people are going to have to take care of.
And we know some of the water has already breached at least one levee. Can you, at this point, give me an estimate? Are you thinking in terms of total damage costs? I know it's hard to nail down a figure at this point, but more or less than Katrina?
Oh, a lot less than Katrina, but still a significant storm. A Category 1 hurricane is a very significant storm, and it's strengthening. This is a very weird storm and a very slow-moving storm, so the damage is going to be happening over a long period of time, all along today. People really need to take care not to jump out and take a look at what's going on. There were some deaths after Hurricane Irene in Florida. People went out and there were down power lines that still had power, and people are going to have to be very careful on this storm.
All right, and advice quickly in terms of applying for federal aid if you don't have the private insurance coverage.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't trust federal aid to be coming too quick this time. Most of the people are going to be expected to have national flood insurance. But, you know, the main thing to do is take precautions, take photographs and videotape of exactly what it looked like before you start cleaning up. Clean up right away and do everything you can to mitigate your damage. Call your insurance company and get the adjuster out there as soon as you possibly can. There will be FEMA officials there tomorrow. Everybody's ready to go, and phone calls to get to those people that have actually been damaged and the harm can be very important.
Pictures and video. Paul, thank you very much. Sorry, Chip. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to have more.